Hey guys, so I'm going to show you what's in this creator bundle for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Right here they list the things that aren't in the regular one, like the wide angle lens, the microphone, and that battery handle. On the back here they have everything spelled out that comes in here, including the stuff that does come with the regular Pocket 3 as well. Important note for the apps, as you see there, the App Store for Apple actually has this DJI Mimo app. For Android, you actually have to basically sideload that like third party, but it's not actually officially supported like on the Google Play Store, which is kind of interesting. You can see some of the other specs up top here. It talks about, the video quality, at 10-bit and everything. I'm going to kind of give you my feedback too on like the quality of this and how things feel in that too, because I know some people just kind of go through these and rattle these off. Big part of this, I want to kind of tell you whether I think this is truly worth getting this creator bundle, because a lot of this stuff you can replace these accessories, or you can kind of piece them out, get certain ones on their own and things like that. So first thing you get here is you get some stickers actually, but these are some really cool stickers. Honestly, they give you a few of them here. You can kind of see. So that's pretty nice. And then you get your different manuals here. There's a quick start guide, and then you can get your full manual. So this is the bag. Again, I was kind of like, oh, you get a bag, big deal. You could definitely there's other bags out there and third-party ones now. But this one, it actually does feel very high quality. I like the feel of it. It feels like it's a waterproof bag. It's got a nice thick texture to it. It also feels like it's kind of like tear resistant also. The zipper on here, it's got this nice kind of zipper cover on it as well. So yeah, just overall, I do like this bag, and the quality of it's really nice. There's a lot of stuff you're going to see inside of here. Everything is also actually compartmentalized. So it's really nice because it fits everything. There's a little purpose for every single item in there, and it keeps everything contained very nicely. Moving on here, this is your hard case. So when you're just sticking this in and out of your pocket, this is that hard case that you can put a couple lens adapters into and the actual DJI Osmo Pocket itself. This also felt pretty rugged. I thought it was going to be just kind of regular plastic, but it's got a nice touch and feel to it. It's nice and grippy on the outside. It's got a rubbery exterior. And then here's a closer look at some of those stickers that they give you. Again, I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, they're just stickers, but I think these ones are pretty neat. So you can see the DJI inscription on the bag here. We'll get into this. The main big compartment here has the actual Pocket 3 itself. You can see how this comes. You've got the screen protector on here that kind of demos how to like flip the screen and turn it on. You've got the nice joystick, the power button there. I accidentally turned it on right here, so it's going to kick on. You can either turn it on by doing that screen and flipping that up, or you can use that red power button there. But you can see there's a little bit of texture on the front of this here with the DJI logo. The sides, they will kind of pick up a little bit of fingerprints. There's a Type-C port here on the bottom. So that is for charging, and for data. You also have some of the connectors there. Here's the micro SD card slot. You do need that for storage. So if you want to record anything on here, you do need to have the card in here. Here's the little lanyard attachment point right there. They do give you that as well in here. So this was honestly a little bit smaller than I was expecting. This is the actual battery grip. I didn't know at first if this was just the attachment piece or if it was the battery grip, but this one is actually about like double the size, and this is the extended battery. So it's got these little kind of clips on the side you can see here that I can manipulate. So that is how it latches on to the bottom of your Osmo Pocket 3. And there's that little button there in the middle. It basically tells you to make sure that those latch on when you're pressing it to the bottom, and when you're removing it, to use the button to remove it. So this has that 1/4" tripod thread on the bottom. You can see this gives you an adapter of the Type-C on the front of this as well then. So for actually connecting to it, using other mics, things like that, you can use this Type-C that's right here. And then that 1/4" tripod threads there on the bottom. You can use that for various other attachments as well. You can see this does turn green when you have it connected and when you're using it. So that is the battery. Right here is the tripod base. You can definitely find these elsewhere, but this one's just nice quality though. It is plastic, but it does feel nice. Made very well. It's got some rubber feet on the bottom too that are non-slip. And then you can see it's got that 1/4" right here. So if you're using either the extension piece or you're using the battery like this, you can just screw that right on. And then you can see you'd be able to clip this on. And that is how you could use it, say like with the battery and the tripod. It also gives you just a little bit more to hold on to, because a lot of people kind of complain about if you're just using only the Pocket with no attachments, it can be kind of hard to grip it in certain spots. And then you're kind of running the risk of covering up some of the 3 microphones that are around it as well. So this is the one DJI Mic 2 transmitter that you do get with this kit. I actually have the original DJI mic set, and you can still use that with this, but you have to plug in the receiver onto the base of this Pocket 3 via the Type-C port. So if you have those, you can use that also. I have 2 of those, so like I can use that with 2 people, for example, or if I'm doing like an interview type thing. But it's nice you get this DJI Mic 2 transmitter because it's just a lot easier. It automatically pairs with this. Here's a couple other smaller accessories. So you get a lanyard here that you can put onto the base of the Pocket 3 as I showed. And then this is kind of the wind muff for that DJI mic transmitter. You can see here that skinny end you would put right onto that attachment as I showed you before right here on the Pocket 3. So you can kind of loop that around your wrist if you're out traveling around, and make sure you don't drop it, make sure it doesn't get stolen. As far as this windscreen cover here, it's got this pin that goes into that 3.5mm jack on here, and you just clamp that on and it's a nice secure fit. So especially if you're using this outside, that's gonna definitely come in handy. Next up here is, this is kind of the extension or attachment piece here. So this is not the battery powered one. This just kind of gives you an extension piece. You've got the Type-C port. Again, you have the same kind of button on here that you're gonna clamp this on. And then what that offers you now is you've got the 1/4 inch on this. So this is not going to be powered, but for any time you're using accessories and you don't need that, extra battery, you can just use this. So you see it's definitely smaller than the, full-size battery attachment here. It's about half of the size. But again, this is not powered. It does give you a Type-C port though on the other side that you can use to hook up, for data and charging through that. So we're almost through the bag here. We've got a few other things left. So you're going to get Type-C to Type-C, data and charging cable here. So you don't have a brick or anything, make sure you're using a brick. They say, I think that's at least like 30 watts they recommend to get, full fast charging out of this, because this device does charge very fast. And here what we've got is the square magnet for the DJI mic transmitter. So that can magnetically attach. You can put this, one inside, one outside your shirt. I typically use those a lot for when I was using my DJI Mic Kit 1 for shooting. So it's really nice. I definitely recommend that. And it is a very strong magnet. Unless your clothes are really super thick, it's going to do really well with, any t-shirts, any regular hoodies and things like that. And this other small little plastic casing here is the wide angle adapter. So this is magnetic. It magnetically just attaches onto the lens. It's a pretty good strength. And you can see here, it fits inside of this kind of portable pocket case, that harder case. It just slides right onto here. And since it's magnetic, you can just stick that right inside of there. And there's extra space in there that, still fit your regular Pocket 3 in there as well without damaging it. You can see in there, even if I shake it up a little bit, it stays in there well. So looking at the actual bag here, as I mentioned, there's, different compartments. There's a few elastic pieces kind of here. These pouches right there are elastic. So you can stick, other accessories in there as well. But, the main part right here we're looking at, that's kind of where the Pocket 3 body went. But as I mentioned, it's nice because everything has a place in here. So if you get this kit, this bag is going to hold everything that you have. And again, the quality of this, the zipper pull, everything, it just all feels really nice. So I do think I'm happy with getting this kit and getting this bag with it. As I said, there's other, third-party bags and things like that out there you can always get, but this is specifically made to hold all of these attachments, and it does feel like it's pretty nice quality. So here's everything that was in there. That's everything you're going to get with this Creator combo. Everything just works really well together. If you do want to pick up this Creator combo, or if you just want to pick up the regular Osmo Pocket 3, there's going to be an affiliate link in the comments and description. So if you have any other questions, let me know in the comments. I am going to be making a lot of other videos on the Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm going to be going over some other accessories. I've bought some third-party ones. I'm going to do some other testing and reviews on some of that stuff, tutorials. So please subscribe if you like this kind of content. Please drop a like there if you found this video helpful. If you liked this video, check out this video popping up right now on why I specifically went with this Creator combo versus just getting the regular kit with the Pocket 3. Subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.